In the early 1980s, video games were still a very new medium. At this time, a small Japanese company named Nintendo was looking to break into the American market. One of their young new game designers, Shigeru Miyamoto, was tasked with creating a game that would capture the attention of American audiences. The result was a groundbreaking masterpiece that would go on to become one of the most beloved and influential games of all time, Donkey Kong. Before the character of Donkey Kong was created, however, the game was originally designed as a Popeye game. Nintendo had secured the rights to develop it, but the deal fell through. So Miyamoto and his team had to come up with new characters to replace Popeye, Olive Oyl, and Bluto. The original concept for Donkey Kong was called Jumpman, in which players would control a character who had to navigate a series of obstacles to rescue his girlfriend from a giant ape. Miyamoto later renamed Jumpman to Mario, after the landlord of the Nintendo warehouse where he and his team worked. He also came up with the name Donkey Kong for the game's villain, which he thought sounded silly and memorable. The development of Donkey Kong was a challenging process, as the hardware of the time was limited, and the team had to work with a small amount of memory. Miyamoto and his colleagues had to be creative in finding ways to create engaging gameplay with these limitations. One of the key innovations in Donkey Kong was the use of multiple levels, each with its own unique challenges. This was a departure from earlier arcade games, which typically featured only a single screen. Miyamoto also introduced the concept of a boss character, with Donkey Kong serving as the final obstacle players had to overcome. Donkey Kong was an instant hit when it released in arcades in 1981. Players were drawn in by the game's colorful graphics, catchy music, and addictive gameplay. Its success also led to a landmark lawsuit. In 1982, Universal Studios sued Nintendo, claiming that the game infringed on their copyright for the character of King Kong. The case went to court, and Nintendo ultimately prevailed against the giant corporation. Today, Donkey Kong remains a beloved classic that has been ported to countless platforms over the years. The character of Mario has become one of the most recognizable and beloved video game characters of all time, and Donkey Kong himself has become a staple of the Nintendo universe. That has been it for this one. I really hope you learned some shit about Donkey Kong and its origin story. Did I leave anything out? Do you know anything about this game the world needs to know? Please leave it in the comments section below. If you liked this video, please click the like button to let us know and consider subscribing if you want to see more videos like this.